My friends, today I want to tell you something that every young entrepreneur must know. The world doesn't wait for you to be ready. If you have a dream, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now, start small, and keep moving. The biggest mistake most young people make is waiting for the right idea, the right money, the right support. But success doesn't come from waiting. It comes from trying, failing, learning, and trying again. Every great company started as an idea that people doubted. Every successful entrepreneur was once a beginner, with no resources, no money, just a crazy belief that they could change the world. When you start a business, don't focus on making money first. Focus on solving a problem, on serving people, on creating real value. Money follows value. If you truly help people, if you improve their lives, if you create something meaningful, success will come. There will be days when you fail, and there will be times when everything feels impossible. People will doubt you. Even your own friends and family may not believe in you. That's okay. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need you to believe in yourself. Every failure is a test, a lesson. Learn fast, adjust, and keep going. Technology is changing fast. The world is changing fast. If you are slow, if you are stuck in old ways, you will lose. The key to success is adaptability. Keep learning, keep improving, keep innovating. Business is not about being the strongest. It's about being the smartest, the fastest, the most adaptable. And finally, dream big, but don't just dream. Execute. Don't just talk about what you will do, show it. Work hard, stay patient, and never give up. If your dream is big enough and your work is smart enough, success will come. The future belongs to those who dare. The future belongs to you. Go out and build something great. My friends, today I want to share something important with you, something that every young entrepreneur needs to understand. The world is moving fast, and opportunities are everywhere, but the question is, are you ready to take them? Too many young people dream big but never take action. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, the perfect opportunity, but let me tell you this. There is no perfect time to start. The best time was yesterday. The second best time is today. If you want to be successful, stop waiting and start now. Many people believe that to succeed you need a lot of money, powerful connections, or a great background. But that's not true. Some of the most successful businesses in the world started with nothing, just an idea and a lot of hard work. What you need is not money. What you need is a vision and the determination to make it happen. If you try to do everything at once, you will feel overwhelmed and fail. Instead, start small, focus on solving one problem, one customer, one idea at a time. When I look back at the most successful entrepreneurs, one thing is clear. They all started by focusing on small things, but thought big from the beginning. They didn't try to build an empire in a day. They focused on the basics, doing simple things well. If you dream of building a great business, ask yourself, what problem can I solve today? What value can I bring to people? If you focus on delivering value, your business will grow. But here's the truth. The journey will not be easy. There will be failures, there will be setbacks, and there will be moments when you want to give up. This is where most people fail. Not because they are not smart, not because they don't have ideas, but because they give up too soon. If you truly believe in your vision, don't quit. Failure is not the opposite of success. Every mistake you make, every rejection you face is teaching you something valuable. Learn from it and move forward. One of the biggest mistakes young entrepreneurs make is focusing too much on competition. Instead of trying to beat others, focus on being different. If you only compete on price, you will lose. There will always be someone who can do it cheaper. Instead, focus on innovation, on bringing something unique to the market. The businesses that change the world are not the ones that fight to be the cheapest. They are the ones that offer something no one else does. Find your uniqueness, focus on it, and build something that people love. Another important thing to remember, success is not just about how hard you work, but about how smart you work. In today's world, speed matters, technology is changing fast, customer needs are changing fast, and if you are slow, you will lose. Adaptability is the key. Never stop learning, never stop improving. If you want to build a successful business, stay ahead of the curve. Don't just work hard, work smart. Surround yourself with people who are smarter than you, people who challenge you to grow. Success is never a one-person journey. It is always built with the right team, the right mindset, and the right attitude. And finally, never let fear stop you. Fear is the #1 reason why people fail before they even start. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of losing money. But the truth is, if you never start, you have already failed. If you never take the risk, you will never know what you are capable of. Every successful entrepreneur took risks, faced challenges, and kept moving forward despite their fears. So, if you have a dream, don't just talk about it, act on it. Start small, stay focused, keep learning, and never give up. If you do this, one day, you will look back and realize that everything you built started with one small step, one small idea, one small effort. And that small step was the beginning of something great. The future belongs to those who dare to dream and take action. Be one of them. My friends, if you want to succeed in life and business, you must change the way you look at failure. Too many people fear failure as if it's the end. But in reality, failure is just the beginning. Every successful entrepreneur, every great leader, every innovator has faced failure at some point. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is simple. Successful people embrace failure, learn from it, and use it to grow. When you start a business, things will not always go as planned. You will make mistakes. You will lose money. People will criticize you. Sometimes you will feel lost, and sometimes you will doubt yourself. This is normal. In fact, this is necessary. Because every mistake teaches you something valuable. Every failure is a lesson that helps you become smarter, stronger, and better prepared for the future. If you are afraid to fail, you are afraid to learn. If you are afraid to learn, you will never grow. Think about some of the biggest companies in the world today. Do you think they were successful from day one? No. Many of them struggled, lost money, and even faced bankruptcy before they became what they are today. Apple almost failed in the 1990s. Alibaba struggled for years before making a profit. Even the biggest brands faced rejection and doubt before they proved themselves. The only reason they survived was that they refused to give up. Failure is like a test. It asks you, how badly do you want this? If you quit the moment you fail, it means you never really wanted it enough. But if you get up, learn from your mistakes, and try again, then you are already ahead of most people. Because the truth is, most people give up too early. They start something, face a little difficulty, and walk away. But real success comes to those who keep going even when it's hard. There are people who fail once and never try again because they are too embarrassed or too afraid of what others will say. But let me tell you something, people will always talk. Whether you succeed or fail, they will always have opinions. But opinions don't pay your bills. Opinions don't build your dreams. What matters is what you do. Ignore the noise, focus on your journey, and keep moving forward. Some of the best lessons in life come from failure. When you fail, you discover what doesn't work, which brings you closer to finding what does. You learn to be resilient. You learn to think differently. You develop the mindset that nothing can stop you. This mindset is what separates true entrepreneurs from the rest. The people who succeed in business are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who fail the most and still keep going. You must also understand that failure is not permanent. Just because you fail today does not mean you will fail forever. Many of the most successful entrepreneurs failed multiple times before they found success. But because they kept learning and improving, each failure brought them one step closer to their goal. When you face failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What can I do better next time? How can I turn this into an opportunity? When you start seeing failure as a lesson instead of a disaster, you will unlock unlimited potential. You will become unstoppable. So if you fail, don't be ashamed, don't hide, don't quit. Stand up, take responsibility, and move forward. Every time you fail, you are getting one step closer to success. The only real failure is giving up. As long as you keep trying, keep learning, and keep growing, you are on the right path. Success is not about avoiding failure. Success is about embracing failure, learning from it, and never giving up. If you have the courage to fail, then you also have the courage to succeed. So go out there, take risks, make mistakes, and build something great. My friends, if you truly want to build a successful business, you must understand one simple truth. The customer is the most important part of your business. Without customers, there is no revenue, no growth, and no future. Many entrepreneurs make the mistake of focusing too much on investors and money, while forgetting the real foundation of any great company. The people who buy from you, trust you, and support your vision. When you start a business, you must ask yourself, who am I serving? What problem am I solving for my customers? Too many businesses fail because they think only about how to make money instead of how to create value. But money follows value. If you build something that truly helps people, if you offer a product or service that makes their lives better, customers will come and success will follow. The best companies in the world are built on trust and customer loyalty. Look at any successful business and you will see one common pattern. They put the customer first. They listen, they adapt, they improve based on feedback. If your customers are happy, they will not only keep buying from you, but they will also tell others about you. Word of mouth is the most powerful marketing strategy, and it is completely free, but it only happens when customers feel valued. Now, if customers are the foundation, employees are the engine that keeps the business running. A great product or idea is nothing without a strong team to bring it to life. If you treat your employees well, they will treat your customers well. If they are happy, motivated, and passionate about the work they do, that energy will reflect in the way they serve customers. This is why it is so important to create a culture where employees feel valued, respected, and empowered to do their best work. Many business owners think employees work for their employees. Your job is not to control, but to support. Not to demand, but to inspire. If you create an environment where people feel safe, where they can take risks, share ideas, and grow, they will give their best effort every day. And when employees feel that they are part of something meaningful, they don't just work for a paycheck, they work for a purpose. But here is where many entrepreneurs make a mistake. They focus too much on investors. They worry about raising funds, impressing venture capitalists, and making shareholders happy. Of course, investment is important, but it should never come before customers and employees. If you take care of your customers and you build a strong team, investors will come to you. If you only focus on making investors happy, you might make short-term profits, but you will lose the trust of the people who matter most. Your customers and employees. Investors look for businesses that have a strong foundation. They want to see a company that has a loyal customer base and a team that believes in its mission. So instead of chasing investment, focus on building something great. When you create real value, investment becomes a byproduct of your success. Remember, customers first, employees second, investors last. Take care of the people who buy from you, take care of the people who work for you, and the business will take care of itself. If you get this order wrong, you may make money in the short term, but you will struggle to build something that lasts. So, as you build your business, ask yourself every day, are we making our customers' lives better? Are we treating our employees with respect and giving them the tools to succeed? Are we focused on real value instead of just money? If the answer is yes, then you are on the right path. True success comes from serving people, not just selling to them. If you put customers first, they will build your business for you. If you treat employees well, they will bring energy and innovation to your company. And if you do these two things right, investors will come looking for you. Because the best businesses don't chase money, they attract it. My friends, if there is one thing that separates successful entrepreneurs from the rest, it is speed and adaptability. The world is changing faster than ever. Technology is evolving, markets are shifting, and customer demands are constantly changing. If you want to succeed in business, you cannot afford to be slow. You must move fast, make decisions quickly, and most importantly, adapt when things do not go as planned. Many people believe that success comes from having the best idea, but in reality, execution is far more important than ideas. You can have the greatest idea in the world, but if you move too slowly, someone else will take that idea and execute it better than you. The biggest advantage a startup has over big companies is speed. Large corporations are slow, they have too many meetings, too much bureaucracy, and too many layers of decision making. But as a small business or a young entrepreneur, you have the ability to move fast, experiment, and take action without waiting for approval. Use this advantage wisely. The key to speed is making decisions quickly. Many people waste time overanalyzing and overthinking. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect conditions, but there is no perfect moment. If you spend too much time planning, you will miss opportunities. The best entrepreneurs understand that speed matters more than perfection. They take action, they make mistakes, and they learn from them. A fast decision with 70% information is often better than a perfect decision made too late. But moving fast is not enough. You must also be adaptable. No matter how well you plan, things will not always go as expected. Customers will change their preferences, new competitors will enter the market, and technology will evolve. If you are stuck in your old ways, you will fail. But if you are adaptable, if you are willing to change, you will survive and thrive. Look at the companies that have disappeared over the years. Many of them failed because they refused to adapt. Kodak invented the digital camera but ignored it because they were too attached to film. Blockbuster refused to change and Netflix took over. Nokia dominated the mobile phone market, but they were too slow to adopt smartphones. These companies did not fail because they lacked resources. They failed because they refused to adapt. On the other hand, the businesses that succeed are the ones that embrace change. Amazon started as an online bookstore, but they quickly adapted and expanded into other markets. Tesla did not wait for governments to approve electric vehicles. They moved fast, innovated, and changed the industry. Small businesses that were quick to shift online during the pandemic survived, while those that hesitated struggled. Adaptability is not just about changing products, it is about changing your mindset. You must be willing to listen to customers, test new ideas, and pivot when necessary. If your strategy is not working, do not be afraid to change it. Many entrepreneurs fail because they are too stubborn. They fall in love with their original idea and refuse to accept that the market has moved in a different direction. But the best entrepreneurs know that the goal is not to prove that their first idea was right. The goal is to succeed. And if that means changing the business model, then so be it. There is an old saying, it is not the strongest or the most intelligent who survive, but the most adaptable. This is especially true in business. If you want to win, you must always be thinking ahead. Ask yourself, what is changing in my industry? What do customers need today? What will they need tomorrow? How can I adjust my business to stay ahead of the competition? The faster you can answer these questions and take action, the better your chances of success. At the end of the day, business is like a race. If you are too slow, you will be left behind. If you refuse to change, you will become irrelevant. But if you move fast, make quick decisions, and stay adaptable, you will always have an edge over the competition. Speed and adaptability are not just strategies, they are the mindset of winners. So don't wait, don't hesitate. Take action, move fast, embrace change, and keep adapting. The world belongs to those who are quick, smart, and ready to evolve. If you master this, success will follow. My friends, one of the biggest mistakes young entrepreneurs make is thinking that the best way to succeed is by offering the lowest price. They believe that if they can sell something cheaper than their competitors, they will win more customers and dominate the market. But this is a dangerous mindset, and it rarely leads to long-term success. Instead of focusing on price, focus on innovation. The most successful businesses in the world do not compete by being the cheapest. They compete by being the best, by offering something unique, something valuable, something that no one else can offer. Think about the companies that have changed industries. Apple does not sell the cheapest phones, yet people around the world line up for their latest products. Tesla does not make the cheapest cars, yet they lead the electric vehicle revolution. Starbucks does not sell the cheapest coffee, yet millions of people buy from them every day. Why? Because these companies understand that price is not the most important factor. Value is. They create something that customers truly want, something that stands out, something that cannot be easily copied. When you compete on price alone, you enter a race to the bottom. There will always be someone who can offer a lower price than you, whether it's a big corporation with more resources or a new startup willing to take losses to gain customers. If your only advantage is being the cheapest, you will eventually lose. But if you build a business based on quality, innovation, and customer experience, you will have something that no one else can easily replicate. The key is to focus on what makes your business different. What problem are you solving that others are not? What experience are you offering that is better than anyone else? How can you make your product or service so unique that customers are willing to pay more for it? When you answer these questions, you move away from price wars and into the world of true business success. Innovation does not always mean creating something brand new. It can mean improving an existing idea, making a product more convenient, offering better customer service, or adding unique features that make your brand stand out. It is about constantly finding ways to be better, smarter, and more valuable to your customers. One of the best examples of this is companies that take ordinary products and make them extraordinary. Look at how Dyson transformed vacuum cleaners with new technology. Look at how Airbnb changed the way people travel without owning a single hotel. Look at how Netflix reinvented the way we watch movies. None of these companies won by being the cheapest. They won by thinking differently, by innovating, and by offering customers something that was not available before. If you want to build a strong business, stop thinking about how to be cheaper and start thinking about how to be better. Invest in quality, invest in creativity, invest in making your customers' lives easier, more enjoyable, and more fulfilling. When you do this, people will choose your brand not because it is the cheapest, but because it is the best. And when customers love your product, they will not only buy from you, they will stay loyal to you, recommend you to others, and help your business grow without you having to lower your prices. The greatest entrepreneurs understand that success is not about cutting costs. It is about increasing value. Customers are willing to pay more when they feel they are getting something special. If you create an experience that people love, price becomes a secondary factor. So focus on what makes you different. Focus on what makes you unique. Focus on innovation, quality, and experience. When you do this, you will build a business that stands the test of time. A business that does not have to fight over prices, but instead leads the market with originality and excellence. Compete on innovation, not on price, and success will follow. My friends, if you want to achieve something great in life, the first step is to believe in the impossible. Every great invention, every successful company, every breakthrough in history started with someone who dared to believe that something others thought was impossible could actually be done. Most people are trapped by their own doubts. They think success is only for the lucky, the rich, or the highly educated. They believe that if something has never been done before, it must be impossible. But the truth is, everything that exists today was once considered impossible. There was a time when people thought humans could never fly, but today we travel the world in airplanes. There was a time when people thought we could never communicate instantly across the globe, but today we have the internet. There was a time when electric cars seemed like a crazy idea, but now they are the future of transportation. The only difference between those who make history and those who don't is belief. When you start your journey as an entrepreneur, you will face doubts. Not just from others, but from yourself. People will tell you that your idea won't work. They will say that you don't have the experience, the money, or the right background to succeed. And sometimes you will start to believe them. But the most successful entrepreneurs are the ones who ignore the noise and push forward anyway. Believing in the impossible does not mean ignoring reality. It does not mean wishing for success without putting in the work. It means seeing possibilities where others see limitations. It means looking at problems and finding solutions instead of excuses. It means refusing to give up even when things get tough. Every great entrepreneur you admire once faced moments of doubt. They faced failures, they lost money, they struggled, but they kept believing. They kept working. They kept pushing forward, even when everyone else told them to quit. That is what separates them from the rest. Many people never achieve their dreams because they let fear hold them back. They are afraid of failing, afraid of looking foolish, afraid of stepping outside their comfort zone. But the only true failure is never trying at all. The people who change the world are not the ones who play it safe. They are the ones who take risks, who challenge the status quo, who dared to dream big. Think about it. What if Steve Jobs had listened to the critics who said personal computers would never be popular? What if Elon Musk had given up on electric cars when everyone laughed at him? What if the founders of Airbnb had accepted that no one would ever rent a stranger's home? These people believed in ideas that seemed impossible at the time, and because they believed, they found a way to make them real. The secret to success is this: if you believe in something strongly enough, you will find a way to make it happen. You will learn the skills you need. You will connect with the right people. You will figure out solutions to the challenges you face. But if you don't believe, if you start with doubt, then you will never take action. And without action, nothing happens. Belief is the fuel that drives success. It gives you the courage to start. It gives you the strength to keep going when things are difficult. It gives you the ability to inspire others to join you on your journey. People are drawn to confidence, to passion, to vision. If you believe in your idea with everything you have, others will start to believe in it too. So, my advice to you is this: dream big, believe in the impossible, and take action. The world is full of problems waiting to be solved. The biggest companies of tomorrow will be built by those who dare to believe that they can create something new, something better, something the world has never seen before. If you want to be successful, start by believing. Not just in your idea, but in yourself. Believe that you are capable. Believe that you are worthy. Believe that you can make a difference. Because if you do, you are already halfway to success. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept. So, refuse to accept them. Believe, take action, and make the impossible possible.